Hello and welcome. My name is HelloStudios, and I am a miniature crafter and toy customizer, but I'm most well known as the creator behind the worlds of soulbound and extraordinary magic. Today, in partnership with Littlest Pet Shop, I would like to share with you my process on creating LPS cinematography. LPS filmmaking is an enigma on the online sphere, as it's a niche that allows you to create a colorful and engaging world, whilst bypassing tedious production requirements other indie films adhere to. It's rather simple and to the point. All visual storytelling is done by tangible means. This means the world is your canvas, literally. Anything you conjure with your two hands can be integrated into a setting. There's just something about the raw nature of physicality in this medium that makes anything feel possible. Before you can film, you've got to build. And when building your scenes, I found that resourcefulness is always key. I gather absolutely anything and everything to help structure my miniature worlds. You would be surprised at what you can create with some simple paint, glue, and cardboard, alongside raw materials that are scavenged outside. Much of my best builds have begun right from the garbage I've gathered from communal recycling bins, or bits and bobs discarded at local thrift stores. It's important to jump in with a vision, but be placid in your expectations. Scenescapes never really end up exactly as I imagined them, but they always still feel wondrous, as any lackluster gaps in the visuals will be filled in with the imagination of your viewer. Once you have your set props and subjects, you're ready for filming. Compositing shots is a foundational skill when creating visual storytelling, as it's the only perspective to orient your audience through the events occurring on screen, to immerse them into your world building. This is where the true magic happens. With simple movements, your characters come to life on screen right before your eyes. Despite my love for the craft of film, I am not a professional, nor did I attend university for the subject. A lot of my knowledge of compositing comes directly from analyzing film media. Sometimes as a little exercise, I'll pick a scene from one of my favorite movies and outline how camera shots are used. It helps me recognize patterns and mimic them in my own projects. Storyboarding in general is an excellent strategy to plan before you begin shooting. It can get a little tedious, so I tend to only do this step for more complicated concepts or scenes with special effects that will need multiple people on board to complete the final vision. And really, to be honest, about 95% of the time, I simply just wing it, keeping in mind A-roll movements for speaking and B-roll environmental shots to fill in any necessary gaps in production. After everything is shot and pieced together, I like to show a few people to get feedback, especially my film major friends, because they can give distinct critical feedback on what looks wrong or needs technical work. At the end of the day though, I try not to hyper-analyze the little things. I create film for fun, and while it is always good to seek improvement, too much nitpicking can demoralize you. Start at the skill level you have, and I promise you will improve. There's never a guideline on how you make art. It can be your own signature, and nobody can capture the world in the exact way that you will be able to. The best teacher is action, and the richest reward is witnessing all your hard work combined together to create a finished piece. I hope this gave you an insight on my creative process and will inspire you to make something of your very own. Thank you, Littlest Pet Shop, for sponsoring this video, and for you, the viewer, for watching. And happy filming!